Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're doing well. This is your guy, DeMarcus Tunstall, for the Beta Project, your morning motivation today. And today's quote, we'll go to today's video. You can always find it on YouTube, Humble and Focused, all one word. Feel free to find us there. And today is July 31st, 2019. And today's topic is going to be your attacking attitude. And today's quote is going to be, you can't always have a good day, but you can always face a bad day with a good attitude. And we're going to go and get started, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go and bring you on. What's going on? How are you? This is DeMarcus, your guy. So we're going back to this book. Like I told you, we're going to do some stuff in this book. There it is. The Magic of Thinking Big, Big, Big. Ooh. So, in here they talk a lot about attitude, and attitude is so powerful. And there's a long thing I want to read to you, and there's a little short thing I want to read to you. The short thing I want to read to you is, it talks about the belief. And actually, I'm going to go into that second. I'm going to read the long piece. Here we go. Your mind is a thought factory. It is a busy factory producing countless thoughts in one day. Production in your thought factory is under the charge of two foremen. One, whom we will call Mr. Triumph, and the other, Mr. Defeat. Mr. Triumph is in charge of manufacturing positive thoughts. He specializes in producing reasons why you can, why you're qualified, why you will. The other foreman, Mr. Defeat, produces negative, deprecating thoughts. He is your expert in developing reasons why you can't, why you're weak, and why you're inadequate. His specialty is, quote, why you will fail, quote, end quote, chain of thoughts. Both Mr. Triumph and Mr. Defeat are intensely obedient. They snap to attention immediately. All you need to do is signal either foreman is just to give it the slightest mental beck and call. If the signal is positive, Mr. Triumph will step forward and go to work. Likewise, a negative signal brings Mr. Defeat forward. To see how these two foremen work, try this example. Tell yourself today is a lousy day. This signals Mr. Defeat into action, and he manufactures some facts to prove that you're right. He suggests to you that it's too hot or too cold, business will be bad today, sales will drop, other people will be on edge, you may get sick, your wife is in a fussy mood. Mr. Defeat is tremendously efficient. In a few moments, he's got you sold. It is a bad day. Before you know it, it is a heck of a bad day. But tell yourself today is a fine day. And Mr. Triumph is signaled forward to act. He tells you this is a wonderful day. The weather is refreshing. It's good to be alive. Today you can catch up on some of your work, and then a good day it is. In like fashion, Mr. Defeat can tell you or can show you why you can't sell Mr. Smith. Mr. Triumph will show you that you can. Mr. Defeat will convince you that you will fail, while Mr. Triumph will demonstrate why you will succeed. Mr. Defeat will prepare a brilliant case against Tom, while Triumph will show you more reasons why you like Tom. Now, the more work you give either foreman, the stronger he becomes. If Mr. Defeat is given work to do, he adds personnel and takes up more space in your mind. Eventually, he will take over the entire thought manufacturing division, and virtually all thought will be of negative nature. The same thing will happen. The only wise thing to do is fire Mr. Defeat. You don't need him. You don't want him around telling you what to do and that you're not up to it, you'll fail, and so on. Mr. Defeat won't help you get to where you want to go, so boot him out. Use Mr. Triumph 100% of the time. When any thought enters your mind, ask Mr. Triumph to go to work for you, and he'll show you how to succeed. So we're talking about your attacking attitude, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about that piece of you that is going to be consistently living in your problems, addressing your problems, basically reacting to everything that's going on in your world. And you have two ideas. You can have a positive and a negative, Mr. Defeat and Mr. Triumph. And at any point in time, you can throw all the work to one of them and the factory goes to work. So what I wanted to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, is what is your attacking attitude? What are you attacking your day and your life with? What kind of attitude are you going through stride by stride? Now, it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen, if bad things are going on, because just like this first quote said here, you can't always have a good day, but you can always face a bad day with a good attitude. So I just wanted to ask you, What is your attacking attitude? Your predominant force whenever you're going through life. What is going on in your life that allows you to take on different situations? Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? In this book, they talk a lot about it, that whatever attitude you actually come up with is the one that's going to succeed. And by succeed, I don't mean succeed in life, but I mean that that's the one that's going to create the life that you're thinking about consistently. This says this: belief is the thermostat that regulates what we accomplish in life. As time goes by, lack of belief in himself shows through in the way a fellow talks, walks, and acts. Unless he readjusts his thermostat forward, he shrinks, grows smaller and smaller in his own estimate. And since others see in us what we see in ourselves, he grows smaller in the estimation of the people around him. Oh, wait, no, that was the wrong one. That's another video. Sorry about that. That was the wrong one. I was hoping, that was food. That's a different video altogether. Give me 1 second, I'm sorry. So what I'm talking about is the attacking. And that attacking, there it is. Nope, that's not it, it's the other one. There we go. The okay, I'll give it a try, but I don't think it'll work. Attitude produces failure. Disbelief is negative power. When the mind disbelieves or doubts, the mind attracts reasons to support disbelief. Doubt, disbelief, and the subconscious will fail. The not really wanting to succeed is responsible for most failures. Think doubt and fail. Think victory and succeed. So we're just trying to talk to you about that mindset, your attacking attitude, your belief in yourself. If you believe you're not going to win, you're not going to win. That's why when people tell me, I don't think I can do it, or say, yeah, I can do it, but, and then they start listing all the bad things, ladies and gentlemen, what they're telling yourself is how you're going to lose. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're talking to me and people have talked to me and they know this, I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to allow you to say why you're going to lose. Whenever they say, yeah, we can do this, we stop right there. No, you don't say anything else. You don't say any but, all that stuff afterwards. You're listing excuses of why I'm going to win, but I don't believe. Now all of a sudden you took your win and you've turned it into a loss. You remember what I just said, ladies and gentlemen? Do you remember that? I literally just said to you, let's go here. I probably need to just keep this page open. I said okay, I'll give it a try, but I don't think it'll work. Attitude produces failure. So if you are saying, I don't think it'll work already, or you think it'll work and you put disbelief thoughts afterwards, think doubt and fail. Think success and succeed. So I just want you to think about how you attacking your day, how you're attacking your life. When situations come along, are you happy about it? Are you positive about it? Or are you sad about it and negative about it? That's going to dictate how you win and when you win. You might win, but it'll be a little victory if you go negative. But if you go positive, not only will you win, you might actually go to another level. You get what I'm saying? So here's the next quote for us. A bad attitude is like a flat tire. If you don't change it, you'll never go anywhere. That's huge. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the reason that we're talking about the attitude is because you must have a special, good, strong attitude to do anything in life. And if you're not willing to change your attitude, like you said, it's like a flat tire. You're not going anywhere. Your success will not go anywhere. And guess what? The flat tire doesn't get changed. The idea behind this, if you don't change the flat tire, then it stays on the car. If you don't change a bad attitude, then it stays in your mind. And guess what? Disbelief produces failure. So get off of that disbelief, get off of that negativity, get off of that bad attitude, and move on to the new attitude, the good tire, the good attitude that produces success and results. And last but not least, attitude is everything. New day, new strengths, new thoughts. I just put this up here, ladies and gentlemen, because if we're going to go ahead and change these attitudes, we need to know what we're up against. We need to know what we're facing. And you don't know how the day is going to go, but you can dictate how you attack the day. Something happens to you, you spill water on your shirt. You can get upset about it. Oh my gosh, I got to go to a meeting today. Or oh my gosh, I got a date today. Or oh my gosh, whatever reason. Or you can smile and laugh it off, because the thing is, the water will still be on the shirt. Whatever's there, it'll still be on the shirt. The situation is this: you get to dictate how you handle that. Your attitude as you handle it. Because things are going to come in your life that you're not going to want, but you get to handle it however you choose. So just keep that in mind when you're going through your everyday hustle and bustle. And in all reality, ladies and gentlemen, it is your choice to pick your attacking attitude. How will you attack your day? How will you attack the bad things that are going on in your life? How will you attack the good things that are going on in your life? Some people get great things and still find a negative way to get at them. Oh man, I've got $100. Well, I needed 150. Wait a second, you just got 100. You're 2/3 of the way there. Why are you upset? Because, ladies and gentlemen, their attitude is. And the thing is, like, look at this. A bad attitude is like a flat tire. So if someone's getting good things that are happening to them, but yet they're coming at it with a bad attitude, it doesn't even matter. You're not going anywhere anyway. Good situation, bad attitude, not going anywhere. Bad situation, bad attitude, not going anywhere. Bad situation, good attitude, there's a possibility. Good situation, good attitude, the world is your limit, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I need to tell you today. And bad, you're definitely not going nowhere. But good and good, think positive, ladies and gentlemen. Think and feed Mr. Triumph. We want you to succeed. Feed him. Let him go to work for you. Let him be the guy who gets you everything you wish and you want and desire. Today I woke up to a text message from a client customer, and they decided they didn't want the car. Guess what? It's okay. You know why it's okay? Because today I'm in a great mood. I could like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the month. No! But instead I'm like, well, guess what? That gives me the opportunity to help somebody else who needs that same vehicle. It's all about how you react and how you take what you get to the next level. That's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is your choice at all times. And that is all I have for you today. Feed Mr. Triumph. Fire Mr. Defeat. He doesn't belong in your factory. He doesn't belong in your life. Don't let him in your life. Because if he starts in your job, guess what? He moves to your children, and he moves to how you interact with your children, and he moves to your family members, and he moves to your spouse and your wife, and you're trying to have this good relationship, and he just starts destroying everything. You don't understand why. Well, guess what? You still don't allow him to work. Get rid of him. People say it's hard to be positive. It is. Not gonna lie to you. But it takes time, and after a while, you just get so used to the positive that when people say negative things, you're like, okay. As if I had a wetsuit on and I just kind of shift the water off. Just like, oh no, just stroke that. I don't want that on me today. No, I don't like, no, it's, no. Go on, brush your shoulders off. When you're feeling negative, go on, brush your shoulders off. Be positive. Go on, no, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna remix Jay-Z's song, that's not happening. But fire Mr. Defeat, hire Mr. Triumph. And I said them in that order because I want you to remember, hire Mr. Foreman of the Triumph. Mr. Triumph is ready to work for you. His minions are ready to work for you. Do some great positive things. But if you keep thinking negative, you will never go anywhere. But if you take that time, you go positive, the world is your oyster. As a man thinketh, he is. That is what, as a man thinketh, is so. Meaning that as you think and how you think and how the negative you think and the positive you think, that is what you will be. The negative you think, that's what you will be. So let's think about the positive things as you go through your day today. If you got a story later on tonight and you think positively about a negative situation, post it on here. Let us know about it. And let's talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. I love you and I believe in you. And I want you to have a great day. I'm going to head off to work. And I'm going to help some people today. That's what I'm going to do. What are you going to do with your day? All right, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Happy Wednesday? That works.